most beautiful thing in the world is a match well made and a happy marriage to you both.
Oh, thank you, Emma. Your painting grows more accomplished every day.
You are very kind, but it would be all the better if I had practiced my drawing more, as you urged me. She was as selfless a friend as I have ever had. And I hope to say someday I have done half as much for someone as Mrs. Weston did for me.
You must be happy that she settled so well.
Indeed. One matter of joy, and this is that I made the match myself. People said Mr. Weston would never marry again, and what a triumph.
Triumph? You made a lucky guess.
Have you never known the triumph of a lucky guess? Had I not promoted Mr. Weston's visits and given encouragement where encouragement was needed, we might not have had it. When Mr. Elton joined their hands today, he looked very much as if he would like the same kind office performed for his. About so many people all at once, Mr. Knightley, but you may be sure that men know nothing about their hearts, whether they be 6 and 20 or 6 and 80. Excepting you, of course, Father. No, Mr. Elton will be the next person to benefit from my help.
Poor Miss Taylor, indeed.
I'm happy to be wrong.
Not so happy as I, Miss Smith.
I had the most pleasing...
To every other person you know or may ever know, if you think him the most agreeable man you have ever been or ever will be in company with, then why should you hesitate?
Refuse, Mr. Martin? Oh, do you think that's right or wrong? Is it wrong?
Now that you have decided, I will share the feelings I kept you in suspense.
Oh, dear, it will make his mother and sisters most unhappy.
Let us think of other mothers and sisters who may be more cheerfully employed at this moment. I believe Mr. Elton is showing your picture to his mother and sisters.
You have improved, Harriet Smith.
I hope you're not the only man to have noticed.
I'm not. I believe your friend will soon hear something serious. Something to her advantage.
Who makes you his confidant?
I have reason to believe that Harriet Smith will soon receive an offer of marriage from a man desperately in love with her. Robert Martin. He came here 2 evenings ago to consult about it. He's a tenant, you know, and a good friend. He asked whether it would be imprudent of him to settle so early, whether she was too young or whether he was beneath her.
Better questions for Mr. Martin. I could not have chosen myself.
I never hear better sense from anyone than from Robert Martin.
He proved he could afford to marry. And I said he could not do better.
No, indeed. He could not. Come. I will tell you something in return. He wrote to Harriet yesterday.
Oh, yes?
Yes. He was refused.
Not sure I understand.
He asked, and she refused.
Then she is a greater simpleton than I believed.
The most incomprehensible thing in the world to a man is a woman who rejects his offer of marriage.
I do not comprehend it because it is madness. I hope you're wrong.
I could not be. I saw her answer.
You saw her answer?
Emma? You wrote her answer, didn't you?
If I did, I would have done no wrong. He is not Harriet's equal.
I agree, he is not her equal.
Good.
He is her superior in sense and situation. What are Harriet Smith's claims of birth or education?